Tequila, tequila, tequila. I think I'm gonna have to make the video with her here because she does not want to leave me. Okay. Disappear for a month, work hard on yourself, and you come back a completely new person. You'll be angry at yourself because in 30 days you were not able to achieve what you thought you were gonna be able to achieve or what you thought you were supposed to be achieving. And then you somehow end up being even worse than when you started your 30 days to success or 30 days to a new person. Let's dive into this. Hello everyone, I'm Alessia May and I'm a creative, I'm a coach. I have a puppy, which you will see at some point in this video. And I am passionate about personal development and sometimes I do love a challenge, but there is a challenge and then there are these challenges that are crowding social media like crazy, especially towards the end of the year. Anywhere from change your life in 30 days, rebrand yourself in 100 days. And don't get me wrong, I did fall for these things. I also tried and I was like, great, I'm gonna film myself every day for the next 100 years. Hair. I'm gonna film myself every day for the next 100 days and document how I was able to completely change myself, how to completely rebrand and change who I am and transform and become new. Wanna know how many days I was able to film without feeling like crap? 5 days I was able to film. And then what happened? Felt terrible because I started posting, I wasn't able to be consistent because life happened. I wasn't able to make changes stick because life flows as it happens. And I wasn't considering the fact that I'm human and I cannot force myself to stick to something so strict as the routine I picked, or make so many changes at once because I have to make things happen in 30 or 100 days. So I started to think about these as fad diets. When we want to lose weight for an occasion or because we're just tired with the way we look or we don't like ourselves, that's a whole new other topic in there. I'm not gonna go in it, but as an example, when we want to lose weight, we sometimes look at fad diets. Lose 5 kilos, you have an event this weekend, you want to lose 5 pounds, I don't know how many those are, I work with kilograms, but you want to lose 2 kilograms and you're like, cool, I'm just gonna starve myself or I'm just gonna try this diet, and after that what happens? Did you just fart? Ugh. You want to lose the weight, you go on a diet and then you go back to your normal way of eating and you gain back the weight you lost. I can kind of see the way the fad diets and these 30 days, 100 days kind of changes are quite similar. Because what happens is you go in with a deadline and you're like, cool, I have 30 days to completely rebrand myself without considering that it maybe took you how many years old you are to get to who you are right now, to build the person you are right now, and you're thinking you're gonna unmake all of that in 30 days. Okay, maybe you can. I know I couldn't, and I'm just here to tell you that if you cannot do it or if you tried and you failed, you're okay. It's actually okay. I think these challenges are a great way to think and ponder where you are in life and what you would like to change, just so you can get a direction to go from and to. You know, you're here now and you have this and that thing that you would like to change. You have some habits that are not kind of working with you or for you and you would like to have different habits, and that's okay. That's a great starting point. But the risk for these challenges is that they may make you think less of yourself because you weren't able to complete them, or because you left halfway through, or maybe you completed them but then you went back to your old habits, so what was the point of all of that in the first place? I would like to give you some suggestions to make these 30 days, 100 days challenges or whatever actually work for you. The first step is to remove the number. It's not a challenge. It doesn't have to happen within 30 days. It doesn't have to happen within 100 days. It happens when it happens. It happens because you're being consistent. It happens because you're allowing yourself to find your rhythm. Start by defining what you would like to change and to have a vision in your head of the person you would like to be in the future. We're not setting a date yet. Just allow yourself to think of the version of you that you would like to get to know. What kind of goals does this person have? Is one of the reasons why you want to change because you want to get better at time management, or because you want to be more productive, or because you want to lose weight, or because you want to be happier with yourself? Now that you have a kind of objective in mind, everything you do, every decision you're about to make, ask yourself, is this thing that I'm about to do, buy, have, or create gonna help me to get closer to where I wanna be? Or is it not? If it is, go ahead, do it, buy it, make it, create it. If it's not, what can you do instead? But remember to put things into context. Life is complex. It's not just black and white, yes or no. There are shades of every color underneath. Why would you feel the need to be so strict with yourself all the time? Is watching TV all day something that will get you closer to your goals? Not really, but if we put it into context and we see that maybe you're on your period or almost on your period, and you might be going through a breakup or something bad happened and you feel like crap, and the only thing that might make you feel better right at this moment is to binge watch your favorite TV series, then the answer to that question might be yes. Maybe you need rest. Maybe you just need to switch off for a little bit. Does watching TV help me achieve my goals? No, but I'm feeling like crap and I could not possibly carry on with any other tasks today, then the answer to that question might be yes. A little slacking off right now might help me tomorrow to boost my productivity and actually get more stuff done because I rest. Be flexible. Life changes, the circumstances change. Something might happen today that might not allow you to go to the gym for 5 hours like you wanted to, or it might not allow you to write as much as you wanted to write, and that's okay. Being flexible goes hand in hand with putting things into context. You wanted to do something, life got in the way. How can you make this work? Compromise. This is especially true when you wanna start a new habit, but you're not quite sure how to do it, and you are not sure of how to let go of the old habit yet. For example, you like watching TV after lunch. Instead of just sitting on the sofa for the whole episode, you can say, okay, I'm just gonna watch half of it sitting down because I just had lunch. And then you get up, you go wash the dishes, and you finish watching the episode. After that, you switch off the TV and you're done. This works with a new habit as well. For example, you love listening to ebooks, or you love listening to podcasts, and you usually listen to them like that on the sofa. I don't do that because I can't sit still to save my life, but you could pair that with a walk in the park or on the treadmill. Instead of listening to music, you could be listening to your favorite podcast. The meaning of all of this is combine something you love with something you need to do and make things work. One last word on this challenges and changing life in such a short span of time. Life is short, but it's not that short. If you want change to last, it needs to be something practical. It needs to be something that can easily integrate into your daily life to make it manageable. Because another thing that happens when you do these challenges is that after those 30 days, 100 days, however many days, you revert back. If you introduce small changes in your everyday life, you make a lifestyle change and not just a fad diet that will only take you from where you are to where you want to be, but to just then come back down even lower than when you start. So that's the beef I have with these 30 days, 100 days challenges is that they're not realistic compared to the changes you might be able to do if you take on a lifelong approach to improving yourself in a way that it's not like you have to be better every day, but in a way that is, I want to be more comfortable being who I am, and I want to live a life based on my values, my beliefs, and I want to live a life that is worth living for myself. And this is just my personal opinion, but if you do want to change something with the new year coming, or you're going through a period of transition, don't be too hard on yourself. Try to hopefully take the suggestions I gave you in terms of setting goals, being flexible and compromising, and try to apply them every day. Not just for 30 days, not just for a year, but for the rest of your life. Trying to build a life that you enjoy living, a life that you enjoy waking up to. And building that takes time, compassion and dedication, consistency and rest, and a constant checking in with yourself to see if the things you're doing are the things you want to be doing and if they're working for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was very helpful. If it was, please remember to like and subscribe so it can find other people around the world. See you in the next one.